So yeah, a bit about this series. It is a metaphysical young adult fantasy centered around a 15-year-old boy who learns that the parents he grew up with, are actually not his real parents, and they're also illusions created by a deity. And he was actually rescued as a baby and brought to live on an enchanted lake house, basically in the middle of nowhere, and like next to a village that is not part of the real world, although it seems like it could be, kind of thing. So it's like in between worlds. And I basically went to town on this whole concept of there being multiple dimensions, like worlds within other worlds. And like we can only get to those worlds through like miraculous, divinely orchestrated circumstances, or if like the doorways get opened up, that kind of thing. And it's all centered around spirituality, and I'm quite a spiritually deep person. I was always drawn to like mature themes in stories. Like, it took me a while to get into the Harry Potter books because I just kind of wrote it off as being like a typical fantasy that everyone was into, and I didn't think that it actually had like deep spiritual undertones at all until my sister dragged me to watch the movie when I was like 9, and I just basically fell in love with it. Like, this is so cool. And I think that was probably my soul like being drawn to it and thinking this is meant to be. And then yeah, that caused a ripple effect, I guess. I just really wanted to be like J.K. Rowling in a sense, and just kind of create something bigger than myself. Although I didn't want to give myself as much pressure as she had. I wanted to make sure I did it at my own pace, and that I wasn't like put through torture just to kind of get it all done. So yeah, it has taken me a lot of years. So I'm 34 now. I know I don't look it. I still look like I'm fresh in my 20s. And actually I look the same as I did when I was 17. but yeah, honestly, writing this series has changed my whole life around. It's given me purpose, and without it I'd probably be like some regular person trying to make ends meet. And writing this series has made me more in touch with my spirituality. I would actually call this like a godly book, or a godly book series, because it does reaffirm your faith in the universe, and the way I wrote it was very miraculous. Honestly, I had severe writer's block from the age of 17 to 21. Is it 20? Yeah, 21. When it was like 2012, I went back to college to study acting in order to kind of reset, because I was getting too like wound up by the by having writer's block. And I was too focused on it, and I was like overthinking it. And so taking an acting course at college actually helped to release some tension. And then during that college course, I started being curious about chakras and chakra healing. And it wasn't until after I went through all my chakras and tried to become more aware of them and heal them, it wasn't until after that I actually had a breakthrough with my books. And my brother gave me a special writer's pen, like this. Schaffer writer's pen. Hang on, I will show you. So it's like this. And I sat down, I got myself a proper notepad, like a big note, an A4 notebook type thing. It was hardback. And I just started from the first chapter where I usually got stuck. I just started imagining that I was channeling C.S. Lewis. And as soon as I did that, and I just kind of like let go, that's when it started happening. So I got to the paragraph that I usually got stuck on, and I was like, right, just let it go. Just write whatever comes to your mind. It doesn't matter if it's perfect. You can sort it out after. And I just did it. Just something awakened in me. It was like the timing was right. And then I was like, oh my God, I've got to carry on here. I can't drop the ball. I did get myself a bit wound up and in a state of panic because I thought, oh, I'm going to drop the ball. and I ended up not going back to college for my second year, just so I could focus on these books because they meant so much to me. I'd got stuck on them for so many years and I didn't want to jeopardize. And within the space of a few years, so by 2014, I had got all 7 books out of my system, like in handwriting. Well, I got up to book 5, halfway through book 5, and I decided that actually I didn't need my writing pen anymore, and I could actually write so fluently without overthinking that I could actually do it on the computer if I wanted to. So I switched to computer to make it quicker. But for some reason that pen, it helped me get out of my head. And there was something about the computer that just blocked me for whatever reason. Blocked the energetic flow. Whereas just sitting down with a pen and paper, like on my desk, it just, and also listening to certain music, that helped. That year I did develop some severe panic attacks, I have to say, because I was scared that the rug was going to get pulled out from under me and I was going to but I did realise that I was having more of a spiritual awakening that year, and that was one of the reasons why I got these panic attacks. And after that year, when I'd finally settled, I didn't get a panic attack again. So